Morning, y'all. Happy Saturday. Thank God it's Saturday. It's been a long week, y'all. I'm ready for some West and wee waxation. Anyway, today's Appalachian slang part. Hey, Margaret, what number is this? 55, y'all. Appalachian slang part 55. I know, just hush up. Today's episode is brought to you by Stacy Lynn Clemons. She messaged me and asked me if I'd ever heard this phrase, and I kind of got tickled, and I'm like, yeah. But today's phrase is, you got something more than Carter's got liver pills. Or back in 1968, it was, you got more land than Carter's got little pills. So back in 1968 or 1868, Samuel J. Carter was a army vet. He was a pharmaceutical guy. He was a doctor. Sometimes they called him Dr. Samuel Carter. And he started marketing these little tiny pills, and they were called Carter's liver pills. Well, back in, I think it was mid-19th century, the Federal Trade Commission said these things don't have nothing to do with liver pills. They were sold as a cure-all for headache, nausea, indigestion, heartburn, kind of like Pepto-Bismol. But the Federal Trade Commission's like, man, these don't have nothing to do with liver at all. So they took the liver, they made him take the liver part out of it, and it was marketed then after as Carter's little pills. And they were so tiny that dozens of them came in one box, and everybody loved how tiny they were. So it was used as an idiom to describe a lot of anything. And I can remember the first time I ever heard it, we was going to work one morning, and I asked Mom, I said, how much clothes do we have to do for today? And she said, oh, Tara, she said, we're covered up. She said, we've got more clothes than Carter's got liver pills. And I was like, who in God's name is Carter? And what about his liver pills? And so after he died in the late 1900s, his son took over the brand, and they still sold a lot of liver pills, but they made them change it to little pills. So I thought that was interesting, guys. I hope y'all have a beautiful day today. And as always, keep it